Your Excellency, the Vice President, Honorable Cabinet Ministers, Secretary General and Head of the Civil Service, Secretary to Cabinet, ladies and gentlemen, members of the media fraternity, let me endorse and reiterate the Secretary to Cabinet's welcome remarks by thanking you all for attending this swearing-in ceremony. For the Vice President, Cabinet Ministers and Permanent Secretaries who have just been sworn in, I congratulate you heartily on your appointments, and I thank you for accepting to serve in my government. Your identification and appointments reflect the trust and confidence we have in you as respectable and dependable patrons of the country. Therefore, let me emphasize that your nominations were not based on any personal or special relationship I have with you, but on relevant and specific criteria devised in the best interests of the country. It is my view, too, that your willingness to serve the nation as Vice President, government ministers and permanent secretaries indicate that you understand and appreciate the responsibilities and expectations attached to occupying such positions within the context of a democratic government in a democratic state. Ladies and gentlemen, generally, democracy is associated with multi-party politics, elections, choice, and other indicators. But holding a cabinet portfolio or the post of permanent secretary does not mean thinking and working exclusively along political lines. The duties and responsibilities associated with your office oblige you to remember that you are head of government ministries and technical experts, respectively, operating within a civil service structure. As such, public service rules, regulations, principles, and procedures should guide the discharge of your functions. Your position also requires you to suppress your personal wishes and ambition and put more weight on government agenda, as this reflects the will, hopes, and aspirations of the people you are meant to serve. I must stress that being a cabinet minister or a permanent secretary goes with expectations set by the people themselves, and they look forward to their fulfillment. This means that the greater good has to prevail over personal, ethnic, religious, political, or sectional interests. It goes without doubt that at the core of government leadership is cabinet. Cabinet represents and portrays the nation as a family. As a result, political differences must not corrupt, undermine, or divide those of us privileged with cabinet assignments. Collectively, we should symbolize unity and must not instigate division. Instead, we should be a source of inspiration to unite the citizens and work together as one nation. To achieve this, what we say and do should be consistent in both our public and private lives. As permanent secretaries, you are the lifeline of the civil service. The professionalism and commitment you manifest in the conduct of your duty will determine how successful our reform program will be. Ladies and gentlemen, it is obvious that all citizens are entitled to their views and ambitions, including the desire to lead. However, good citizenship is not all about leadership, nor is it all about having one's way all the time. Good citizenship embodies uniting and working collectively towards a common destiny, a destiny marked by success, development, peace, stability, and happiness for all. It is a betrayal of trust to belong to a group, yet openly or secretly oppose its ideals. Objectives, values, agenda, and what it stands for. In other words, one cannot operate in cabinet or within a government system and seek to undermine it in order to pursue any other interest. The best citizens in a nation are the genuine patriots who serve selflessly and put the nation and the greater good before any selfish interest. Such good citizens are not moved by greed or undesirable pursuit. Therefore, good and patriotic citizenship is measured by one's loyalty to the people, loyalty to the state, and loyalty to the leadership of the day. Noting that leadership carries the people's mandate, hopes, and aspirations. In the Gambia, our shared values are not limited to loving, caring, and sharing only. They include honesty, sincerity, and developing a sense of belonging to a common purpose of a diverse groups. Those of us in government should live by these values and refrain from seeking to divide the nation along partisan lines. When political gains and political beliefs or ambitions come first, we will divide the people along political affiliation, ethnicity, or other social divides. This is unacceptable. Cabinet members and those in government should be apolitical as regards the welfare of the people who have mandated them to run their affairs. We must not send mixed or conflicting messages to the public. On the contrary, we must be seen as a united body, pursuing the same goal and speaking with one voice so that the public can follow suit. To put it bluntly, we must be truly honorable and exemplary in character. Ladies and gentlemen, accepting a ministerial position or any other public service assignment carries many implications. These include supporting the government's agenda, willingness to comply with government norms and principles, displaying due respect for public office and public institutions, loyalty to the leadership, and dedication to country and duty. As Vice President, ministers, and permanent secretaries, you are expected to provide administrative professionalism guidance while being guided by technical norms and sound professional values. Our National Development Plan 2018-2021 highlights the enormous national tax at hand, given that the nation is bigger than any individual citizen. For all public servants and patriotic citizens, national challenges and priorities must come first. Let us strive to serve the people well, to unite them for national development, and attend to their welfare in their best interests. Let us remember that in serving the people, we are serving God, the Almighty. Ladies and gentlemen, as leaders, we ought to be considerate and compassionate. But we must be realistic and firm in ensuring that justice is done in the interest of the nation. It is this principle that has given rise to the cabinet reshuffle, resulting to the new appointments that have just been confirmed. The lesson is that sometimes difficult decisions have to be taken to set things right. This is necessary occasionally to establish order in our governance system. I wish you success during your tenure of office and implore you to work as members of a family unit within the wider community. I thank you for your kind attention.